Hey Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, wherever you may be watching this. How you doing? My name is Nat Phillips. In case you don't know me, I'm a creator of Run Chat Live and host of the Sports Therapy Association podcast. And this is my little update. Excuse me, just back from a very rainy run. This is my little update for my 5-week sleep trial, sleep study. Using the fantastic gear from Cerebra.health, Cerebra official, depends where you look them up, but the Cerebra sleep system. If you need the backstory, then go to runchatlive.com and it tells you why I'm doing it and all that sort of jazz. But anyway, I haven't got long. Family home, probably too soon. Pizza's in oven for kids and crudities, some carrots and cucumber, stuff like that. But anyway, interesting thing so far is 4 days without caffeine. I say interesting, irritated. I'm hitting the wall as we speak. It's hard. I've been through a day of headaches. It's hard, Jesus. I mean, I don't want to compare it to some kind of serious drug withdrawal thing, but yeah, I'm irritated. I really am. And my run, it was irritated even more, obviously, by gales. Trying to be consistent and not kind of, I'm trying to keep my runs consistent so that if I do get a better night's sleep ever, then I can kind of hopefully put it down to not having caffeine in my system, as opposed to I've just, had a great run or had an easier run or had a more difficult run or whatever it is. So that was hard work. I'm just irritated at the moment. I'm not going to lie. I've given up caffeine before for a month. And I do remember vaguely feeling pretty good after a while. I can't remember how many days it was. I actually remember getting up with a bit of spring in my step. This is what incited me to do it this time. But I'm only 4 days in at the moment. And yeah, not very happy bunny. Trying to replace it with peppermint teas in the daytime, which is a hot drink. You sit down, you take a sip, it's hot. But it's not, let's face it, everyone drinks coffee. It's not coffee, is it? Not even close. And in the evenings, I'm having what they call those pucker nighttime, which is, I can't remember what they got in them. I used to hate them. Actually, I'm getting used to them now. They're quite nice. I quite look forward to them. They're not bad. But anyway, what's it called? I can't remember what's in them. Gone. So, yeah. So data-wise, I've given Cerebra now a week. Feels like a month. I was going to say a month. I've given them a week of data. I go to bed, basically, in case you're not aware, with electrodes on my head. It's a fantastic sight and a big kind of central box here, which looks a bit like a headlamp, and wires going to either side of my eyes, above and below, and on the mastoid bone, the bone behind my ear, and the sternocleidomastoid kind of muscle down there. And I sleep like that and try not to knock it off. I can't, some nights out of the 10 nights I've had so far, probably 50-50. Some nights I've woken up and wasn't even aware of it. Other nights I've woken up and I'm not sure if I've been aware of it or whether I've just woken up and then been aware of it. Who knows? This is the problem. But the most important thing is the data that's being sent to Cerebra. They can see because it's taking EEGs rather than just tracking my movement or my heart rate, it is looking at the brainwaves. And thanks to modern technology, we're getting closer to understanding the role of the different sleep stages. So you've got your 3 stages of non-REM sleep, with the third one being the deepest. Which is your deep sleep, which is where a lot of the repair and stuff goes on and cognitive kind of working things out. And then you've got your REM sleep, which you kind of all know about, because that's the stage where if you wake up from that, then you remember your dream. If you wake up in the non-REM, then you don't remember your dreams. So REM we're kind of aware of. All of the stages are important. Scientists are still not very sure about how or why we devote such a long time every day to lying still in bed, but obviously it's very important. But at least now they can start tallying up and scoring your sleep pattern, the quality of your sleep, not just the quantity. And it's going to be really interesting. And actually talking about it now makes me feel a little bit better and less irritated, because you know what? As I was running along there in the wind, I was thinking, what am I doing? But anyway, now talking it through now, I actually feel quite calm. It's good to talk, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to finding out. I've had a history of bad sleep all my life. I'm excited to find out when I do wake up. 3 o'clock seems to be quite a common time. What stage of sleep I'm waking up in. And I'm excited to find out, based on the questionnaires I fill out in the nighttime and daytime, whether that collates to, again, how much time in the relative sleep stages I'm getting. Every night I'm trying to get to sleep by about 10:30. Every night I watch TV for about an hour between kind of 8 or 8:30 and 9:30. I go for a run 3 times a week, keeping it 5K. I'm not drinking any alcohol. My food is pretty regular. My work is pretty regular. So all in all, as a study, the only thing I've taken out after a week is caffeine. So it's pretty cool. It takes about 2 weeks for caffeine to leave the system. So I've got another 2 weeks just to get it out of my system. And that's when hopefully I'll start seeing the changes. That's where I'll do 2 more weeks. I'm setting a record here for 35 nights of being plugged into this delightful Cerebra sleep system, this home kit, this Polysomnogram, pronunciation okay now, which is revolutionary because it records all this whilst you're at home. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the data for the final 2 weeks, and hopefully feeling better as well. Because what's the point if you don't feel better? None of this is worth it, is it? Anyway, I need to go. I've got dinner to make. Hope you're all well. As always, we're going to do a whole month on the Sports Therapy Association podcast about sleep. We've got some amazing experts coming in, including Dr. Amy Bender, who is the Director of Clinical Sleep for Cerebra.health. And she's going to be looking at my results, which is going to be great in one of the live recordings on YouTube. But then we've also got some other amazing researchers and scientists, sleep scientists, who are going to be coming to talk to us as well about sleep in April. So I'm bringing and collating any information you might have, anything you want to share, experiences about sleep, whether you've been through sleep studies yourself in a laboratory, or if you've tried wearables, if you know you've got a problem, if you discovered you've got a problem, anything which you think is relevant to sleep, do please leave it in the comments. Yeah, I'd love to hear about it, and maybe we'll bring them up with your permission in the show some point during April. It'd be nice to have some real case studies to talk through with the experts. Right, that's it. All details at runchatlive.com. If you're interested, then go there. There's a couple of posts there. I'm going to do a new one soon, a little update on where I am, but I've just got to stop being so irritated and angry monster. So there we go. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.